Why do you think guns are not the answer?
Cause violence is not ever necessary.
What do you mean?
That's what I think, at least.
So if a person walks into your home and like aims a gun at you, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so before I was just talking about this. Yeah. Okay, so the thing that happened in Orlando, that's sort of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Guns should never ever be the answer. Unless it's something like that, but I'm not agreeing with you. I don't think somebody should just like walk out and shoot you in the face, because that's not ever the answer for no reason.
All right. So say someone had a gun in the club that in Orlando. All right.
Yeah, like a bar.
Yeah, the gay bar. All right.
Yeah.
So say someone had a gun. Do you think less people would have died if a citizen had a gun?
Yes, less people would have died, but the thing is, they shouldn't be going. The man. Well, first though, I've seen the woman, his wife, shouldn't have drove him to the gay bar to make to how do I say this?
It's nothing to do with the gun problem.
Yeah, the woman shouldn't have went. She should have called the cops, and the man shouldn't have been planning this to shoot everybody. And yeah.
This isn't about guns, but like what if the man threatened his wife? I will kill you if you don't I will kill you if you don't drive me there or whatever.
If she should have just called the cops. That's what I would have done, at least.
Okay, but we're talking about gun control here, so what problems would be solved without guns? Give me your argument. So, yeah, what's your argument about what would guns do if we didn't, well, what would we do if we didn't have guns? What would it help?
Well, less people would die, at least. Because no guns, well...
Banning guns doesn't necessarily mean there won't be any guns.
Well, right, but...
People have drugs are illegal, but people still do it.
Right.
So banning it would just make it worse. That would make all citizens unarmed, so if someone goes in your house, you can't do anything back.
My reasoning is, violence shouldn't be the answer to most problems. Like,
do you have evidence?
Okay, so I talked about this once with my family, and this was my exact reasoning. Guns are just something people made
to fight wars.
Oh. Well, there shouldn't be wars going in the first place.
Okay, so you think war shouldn't be a thing, all right? Did you know if we didn't have war, we wouldn't be a free country right now?
Crap, I didn't think about that.
Or we wouldn't have the Declaration of Independence. All of us would most likely be Britain.
Yeah.
All wars were fought with guns,
There
and
should
that's
be
how we
more.
won.
Well,
Oh.
there should be more gun safety rules than what we have now. Cause
What do you mean? Like, what type of safety for guns?
like people, like for instance, in Texas, people can walk or they can get a license to walk around. In Texas, they can get a license to walk around with a gun in their pocket or in their hand.
Is that necessarily a bad thing, though?
Well, the thing is, the police or officers won't. They see somebody walking around with a gun, they'll probably think, oh, this person has a license. So they won't be more careful with who has a license and not has a license. Because exactly what I said. In Texas, you can walk around with a gun.
Okay.
And well, yeah, you can walk around with a gun in Texas with a license, but a lot of officers won't pay attention, or they won't actually think about who and who doesn't have a license. And they shouldn't even get a license.
Okay, wait. So you're saying you shouldn't be able to get a license to carry a gun in Texas, right?
Right.
Okay, so what if, okay, so you wouldn't be able to carry a gun in public, is that what you're saying? You don't want that?
Correct.
All right, so say it was in Texas and there's a club or a bar or any place, any public place, all right?
Right.
So if no one had guns to carry around and someone came in with an illegal firearm, just comes in and shoots up the place, what's the average response time for a police officer? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
It's 6 minutes.
Well,
and you know how many bullets, how many people you can kill in 6 minutes with like an AR?
Yeah, like thousands, probably.
A lot.
Yeah.
But you know what's the response time for a citizen with a firearm in that same place? 0.5 seconds. A person with a firearm can pop up immediately and stop it, while police officers have to drive there from their station or whatever and get there within 6 minutes when all these people are already dead. So if a gay person in that club had a gun, it would have been over 10 times quicker. You understand?
Yeah. If a gay person, like what happened recently in Orlando, one of the people had a gun with them and shot the guy. Mm-hmm. That would have made it quicker, but the thing is, the cops should have, like, there should be security guards or something like that to make sure and like check and all that. And
if there's worse security guards, what would they stop the armed criminals with? A gun. Yes. Point proven.
Well, I'm not saying that. Well, it's kind of my statement here, but
I'm just saying that guns, if we had more guns, if someone in that club had guns, it would have been stopped. Like 10, there wouldn't be nearly as much death, like maybe like 2 casualties. Like I said, it's 0.5 seconds for response time for an armed citizen, 6 minutes for a police officer.
6 minutes.
What's up, guys?
The man shouldn't have even had the gun in the first place. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but they can get arms way much quicker. Cocaine's illegal, which is a drug, and people still have it. How do you think that's possible?
What I'm trying to say is there should be more gun safety and more gun laws and all that.
And what would that apply? What do you mean gun safety?
They should make sure that less people are gonna do what are gonna go around shooting people like the man did.
Okay, so you want gun safety. Do you want it harder to get a gun, or do you want like things on guns that would stop? I don't. What do you want?
I think it should be harder to get a gun. Like you should be like a certain age and older. Cause I think you're supposed to, and you should be like have all these like gun license. You should be able to you should get a gun license at a certain age. Cause I think you can. But my brother has a BB gun, and he's like 13.
Okay.
And he like me and him go outside with a BB gun and an airsoft and shoot. We set up a dart, but my dad has a gun license, because he goes hunting a lot, and yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I don't know why you implied a BB gun, but so no, I don't.
I know it's not really a gun, but...
So you want it harder to get a gun, and you mentioned the fact that this should be older, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so school shootings, the Sandy Hook massacre and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know how those kids got the guns?
Probably buying it offline.
No, they stole it from their parents. Every single one, guaranteed. And then they stole the gun, and they go into the school, and obviously you know what. So how would you think older age would help the gun problem?
I think if it's the parents and their kid is like up to no good, then I think sorry.
You think what?
Because I don't think one, I don't think I think the parents should keep the gun in a safer place than.
And what if they trust their child? Most people don't need to keep them in a safer place because they trust their kid, because obviously it's their kid.
I just don't think that the parents would have a gun in the first place.
You don't think the parents should have guns?
No.
So what do you want? What do you want for this?
I don't think they should have guns at all. That's what I'm trying to imply.
So you don't want the USA to have guns at all? Not one single gun?
No, I don't think, like, I think, like, certain people, like, officers and special train, like, I think they should, like, a training class, and, like,
Okay, so you want only like arm not wait. You only want like police officers and army men to have guns.
yeah.
Okay.
And people who have
So
classes.
people have to take classes to get guns.
Yes.
Okay, but that's already a thing. You have to take a test and you have to well, I forgot what I was saying. But you have to do all that to already get a gun. That's already applied in America. And people still, shoot.
Well,
Sure.
thing is, the people who know, like, who are like, people who are reading over the tests and all that crap should look deeper into like the records and see all that.
They do that. What do you mean record? Like their criminal record?
Yeah.
They do that. If you have a criminal record, you're not allowed to own a gun. But people still can get guns. Like it's shipped in from the U.S. for like illegal guns. People still can buy guns.
Like
They know a family member,
like in thrift shops.
Yes, they can do. If we banned guns, it wouldn't ban guns. Guns would still be here, and it would be even worse. There'd be way more casualties.
Gun. If I think that they should, like, look.
Do you know any facts that could prove that without guns, we would be better?
Yes and no, I guess.
What do you mean, yes and no? Just give me a really solid reason, a bold statement on why it would be better for the U.S. to not have guns. Because first you said you wanted gun control, now you're saying you want to ban guns.
No, that's not exactly what I'm saying. It's I don't think they should ban guns. Like I said before, I think they should be more careful with guns and who has a gun, and
they're as careful as can be.
Like in Texas, I think they should make like try like I think they should be more careful with who's around and with the gun.
What?
I think they should be more careful with whoever's with people. I think they should just be more careful with who has a gun and not has a gun. That's exactly what I'm saying.
They're doing all they can. Even if you don't pass the gun test and you can't own a gun, he will still get a gun. How much cousins do you have? How many cousins do you have? You don't need to give me exact. Do you have a lot of cousins or family members?
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine a criminal that's you, all right? You're a criminal, all right? You can't get a gun.
Mhm.
Do you know anyone in your family that could give you a gun?
Mhm. Well, yeah, I've held a gun, shot a gun, but
See?
because what I'm trying, yes, I've held a gun and I've shot a gun, but I haven't been like walking around shooting random people I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, everyone's not you. A lot of people do want to walk around and shoot people. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like a person. Like
Yeah, right.
some random guy you don't know has tons of family members, and he could get a gun from any of them if he didn't pass the gun test. So now he has a gun, and what he's going to do with it, we don't know. So what I'm trying to say is anyone can own a gun. You even don't pass. Anyone can get a gun easy. I could get a gun easy, and then they can shoot up a club that easy. My argument is just saying if someone had a gun during in 2012 there was a cafe shooting. Well, it wasn't really a shooting. Two people walked in with guns. A citizen came out with a gun and they ran away. No casualties involved. If that person didn't have a gun, who knows what would have happened?
Okay, I kind of see where you're going.
You got it?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
All right, good debate.
Okay. Is this how you get off? Okay. Bye. Okay, I feel this. And so I get out. Okay, whoever wanted me to test them about what was it? Animal testing. I don't know much about that stuff, so that's probably gonna go exactly how it is now. So I'll talk to you. What? Wait, who's still here?